get into the week number 16 prediction. Let's skip. Are we gonna skip Thursday game? Yeah, because it's part of my
upset special.
So let's go into Saturday. We got two games. Philadelphia Eagles at Washington Commanders. Eagles are favored by 6.5. 44.5 is the over and under. Ron, who'd you go with?
Yeah, I'm taking Philly, obviously, to win this one. I think Washington is a better team with Mariota playing. And this is the divisional game, which makes me a little bit nervous. But I think Philly's the better team. And they'll look to put things together and get their team right, on both sides of the ball as we wind down the season here. They want to be playing well at the end of the season. So give me Philly to win this one.
I pick Washington only because I'm trailing for the season. I'm not too confident about this pick, even though they're playing in Washington. But then again, is playing the Raiders your get right game? I don't know.
No, probably not. They're so bad.
I think this is your get right game. I think that this is a game that they have to come out. I think it's going to be closer than 6.5, but yeah, give me Washington to win. The other game, which is actually a good game, Green Bay Packers at Chicago Bears. Green Bay's favored by 1.5. 46.5 is the point spread. Now, last game, Green Bay won it because Williams threw a bad pass. Who are you going with this week?
This is a game I probably would not touch. Over under though, 46.5. I probably would take the over in this one. I'm taking Chicago. I have no confidence though. I could see this game going either way. But I'm going to take Chicago. I think even though you just said Williams threw that pick at the end of the game, I still feel like I can trust him a little bit more than I trust Love.
I'm going with Chicago as well. I think that Ben Johnson will show that film, tell them, hey, we actually played fairly even with this team. No Mike Parsons. Not that he was making such a big difference, but give me Chicago to win this game. Sunday, December 21st, the Buffalo Bills at Cleveland Browns. Bills are favored by 10 points. 42.5 is the over and under. Ron, what's your prediction?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a blowout. Outside of Garrett trying to get the sack record, that defense will lie down to Buffalo. And I can see Buffalo putting up like 30-something points pretty easily and this game getting out of hand. So give me Buffalo by more than 10.
Are you okay with Sanders playing the way that he is? Or you think that this is they're just waiting on Watson to come back?
I don't know. They know what they're doing. Sanders played horrible last week, right? And then they had the other rookie that was not good enough to be a starting quarterback.
Dylan's not good enough.
Yeah. They might be drafting another quarterback again this year, and they'll have like 6 quarterbacks at the start of next season. Who knows?
I mean, when the NFL decided to like give them another team, they made a mistake. Now I know why that other team went to Baltimore. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna do it. Maybe this land is cursed. I don't know. Maybe it's over Indian Grant Barrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Next game, Los Angeles Chargers at Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is favored by 1.5. 49.5 is the over and under. Ron, who'd you go with?
Yeah, another tough game. Probably wouldn't touch this one other than 49.5 is a lot, but I can still see them going over here. Chargers defense are playing really well. I think it'll be enough for them to win this one, so I'm taking the Chargers.
Yeah, this game to me is a toss-up, so I went with Dallas. The way that Dak played last week, week 15, was not the Dak. I mean, he's still going to get comeback player of the year, but I think he can play better than that. So give me Dallas, but I'm not Chargers are playing really well, so we'll see how this. Give me Dallas. Next game, the Kansas City Chiefs at Tennessee Titans. Chiefs are favored at 3.5. 37.5 is the over and under. Ron, what you go with?
I don't even know who the quarterback is for Kansas City. The backup, do you?
Tom Brady.
Kansas City?
He just saw Philip Riverdale. He's like, you know what? I'm putting out the big cleats.
Doesn't matter. This game's in Kansas City, right? No, it's at Tennessee.
It's at Tennessee.
Don't care. Tennessee's not a great team. I'm taking Kansas City to win. They still got Reed. They still got some decent players, and they'll play for pride, if nothing else. So give me Kansas City to win this game.
Yeah, I went with Tennessee only because I'm at this point I'm just grabbing at straws. I'm not confident Tennessee will do anything. I do like their running back. I think he's, if I had a fantasy team, I would start him, but I don't. But give me Tennessee to win this game. Cincinnati Bengals at Miami Dolphins. The Bengals are favored at 1.5. 1.5 is kind of low. It
just moved up, it looks like, with Tua benching today, so it's now 4.5.
Okay, that sounds more better.
Yeah,
4.5. 50.5 is a point spread. Ron, who'd you go with?
I'm taking Cincinnati to win. I think I had Miami at first when it was 1.5 and 2 of the quarterback because Cincinnati there's a lot of dysfunction there as well. But give me Cincinnati to win this one. I wouldn't put money on this game, just FYI, but
I think Joe Burrow will bounce back.
You sure he won't be crying in the corner somewhere?
He's still going to be crying in the corner, but I think he'll play a little better, just enough. But I will definitely take the over, but give me Cincinnati to win this game. Next one is New York Jets at New Orleans Saints. Saints are favored by 4.5. 50.5 is the over and under. Ron, who'd you go with?
I am taking the Saints at home with Tyler Shuck. I think they will win this one. I think the Jets are probably the second worst team in the NFL. Raiders by far the worst, but Jets are right behind them. So I'll take the Saints to win this one.
Yeah, I don't know what the Jets are doing. To be honest, I don't know if they just tanking or they just really, really bad. They just fired their defense coordinator, right? Wicks. Well, actually, I did because I remember when I saw that way at the beginning of the season, Aaron Glenn was like, "Oh man, I'm so glad my best friend is going to be the defensive coordinator." I was like, "Wow, you calling me your best friend?" And then 16 weeks later, he's fired. Just threw him under the bus.
How much a difference 16 weeks makes, I guess, in the NFL.
Well, I guess it's survival of the fittest, right? It's like your job or mine, but give me New Orleans to win this game. Minnesota Vikings at the New York Giants. Vikings are favored by 3.44.5 is the over and under. Ron, who'd you go with?
I'm taking Minnesota. I don't know. Did you see the footage? I think it was leaked where the Minnesota coaches were talking about the Giants and Jackson Dart, how he likes to play. He thinks he's a running back. So basically go after him and hit him hard is what they were saying. So if he's going to act like he's a running back, I think he's a running back, just go out there and knock the hell out of him is what they were saying. So Minnesota's going to win this one. They're the better team. McCarthy's playing a lot better, and the Giants and Dart are not. So give me Minnesota to win this one.
I was kind of surprised that the Giants hung around with the Commanders because they were up by 30-29. And I was just like, what's going on right now? But Jackson Dart just threw a couple of interceptions here and there, and the game was over. But I don't trust him, even though he's electric sometimes. But like I said, he wants to go in the blue tent, so just let him be. I also have Minnesota in this game. Next game, Jacksonville Jaguars at Denver Broncos. Denver is favored by 3 points. 45.5 is the over and under. Ron, who'd you go with?
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. I'm taking Denver to win. At home, they are on a winning streak. They are playing their best here at the end of the season. I know Jacksonville is playing great as well. It would be, if Jacksonville can go into Denver and win, then I might rethink our whole conversation about what teams do I not want to face in the playoffs. Because if they go into Denver and win, then you know they're a damn good team and a team to be reckoned with. But give me Denver to win this one.
I also have Denver to win this game because Bo Nix is like slowly waking up. But Denver has a 11-game win streak against Jacksonville, who has a 5-game win streak. So this is a great game. This is the first game of the 4 o'clock hour. So it's a good start for the afternoon. Next game, Atlanta Falcons at Arizona Cardinals. Atlanta's favored by 2.5. 47.5 is the over and under. Ron, who'd you go with?
I'm taking Atlanta here. Kirk Cousins isn't playing that bad. Kyle Pitts finally exploded last week. I think 140 yards or something like that receiving. So give me Atlanta to win this one.
These are two teams that lead the league in penalty. I don't know Raheem Morris, who's the coach for Arizona. Sykin is for the Indy, right?
Yeah, is it Gannon?
Gannon, yes, thank you, Gannon. I'm gonna go with Arizona, but again, I'm not 100% with this pick. I just feel like these are really two bad teams.
Yeah.
Even though Atlanta is like trying to maybe get into a winning streak.
Yeah, I mean,
that NFC South is just. Let's see. So they're eliminated.
Yeah,
Sorry, they're
5-9.
But
are they eliminated though? Well, yeah, I guess they are because Tampa and Carolina will play each other. I don't think they can. Maybe they still can get to 9 losses, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. They have. So Arizona has 3 wins. Atlanta has 5 wins. Just look at the point differential. You just like cheese. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Arizona, but I'm not. I'm not 100%.
Imagine 8-9 gets you in to the playoffs in that division, and Atlanta somehow figures out like what's their division record. Atlanta, actually, they're 2-3 right now in the division. Well, but all the teams are like 2 and something, so or 3 and 2. So
yeah, it's just a clusterfuck for that division. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
This is the other game. This is Las Vegas Raiders at Houston Texans. This is the highest spread of the week, 14.5. 37.5 is the point spread. Probably going to be like Houston's scoring 37 points. Who'd you go with?
Houston by a mile. Like, unless they decide to take a nap for some reason, but this is something I would put money on for sure. Raiders just got shut out at home. They got nothing to play for. They're playing terrible. Give me Houston.
I mean, who's the quarterback that was? Because Geno is no longer the quarterback, right?
He's hurt. So Kenny Pickett played.
He was not very good.
Well, I don't think he got a lot of opportunities either. They were just terrible.
I mean, it doesn't matter who you throw out there. They're not gonna win, especially Houston at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Houston to win it by might be more than. Okay, let's talk about our teams, Ron. Oh no, there's one more. Monday night, San Francisco 49ers at Indianapolis Colts. San Francisco favored by 6. 46.5 is the over and under. Ron, who'd you go with?
49ers, I'm taking them. Listen, good job by Rivers last week, keeping that game close, but San Francisco's a better team. I think they'll win this one.
Yeah, I also have San Francisco. It's very nice what Phillip Rivers is doing, but it's just not, it's not gonna be like, it's very predictable what he's doing. It's very like, oh, you're gonna throw like 10 times a game, maybe less. I feel bad for like Warren. What's the other receiver?
Pierce.
I
forgot the other guy's name. They got some weapons.
They got weapons, but like, can he throw more than 20 yards? Yeah, and he was like bragging, I guess. He was bragging like, all my throws went to the ground. I'm like, you really want that out there? That all your throws went to the ground? Let's talk about our teams, Ron. Let's talk about Pittsburgh at Detroit. Detroit is favored by 7 points. 50.5 is the over and under. Ron, what's your prediction?
Listen, the last 2 weeks have been great for the Steelers. They've played much better offensively. They're doing a lot of different things that they didn't do the beginning of the year, such as using their receivers and not lining up just in like 13 personnel with like 3 tight ends and all that stuff. They're actually lining up with like 2 and 3 receiver sets. And Rodgers is starting to look like not Pro Bowl Rodgers, but he's playing a lot better. So I do think they will score. However, Detroit will score more. I don't see Steelers being able to stop Detroit's running game. I think the receivers Detroit have are going to be a tough cover for the Steelers secondary. And yeah, the secondary is playing better, but they're still banged up. So I don't know what the health situation looks for like here and some of the other guys in the secondary, but I think it's a mismatch for sure. So I'm taking Detroit to win this one 30-24.
Yeah, I'm also taking Detroit to win this one. I have them winning 35-21. They're home. Goff is comfortable at home. That defense flies. Gibbs gonna be offensive player of the year unless McCaffrey succeeds in having 1,000. But no one's talking about it, which is very, very strange.
Yeah.
But then again, journalists votes on this. It's not like, players get. So I
need to look at the 49ers odds to win the Super Bowl. That might be a good bet.
Barometer. Yeah, because that division, I don't know if Seattle has what it takes offensively to like compete with the Rams and maybe even compete offensively with the 49ers. But, they're so banged up. Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyways, I got Detroit. They got Gibbs. I think Emirates is back, right?
Yeah,
he's back. So give me Detroit to win this game. New England at Baltimore. Baltimore is favored by 3 points. 48.5 is the over and under. Ronald, who'd you go with?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I have this right, but I am taking Baltimore to win this one. Baltimore still has a lot to play for. Obviously, they are playing desperate. I know they're banged up, still got a lot of injuries that they're dealing with, not fully healthy. But Lamar's getting better, starting to run a little bit more. I'm taking Baltimore to win this one 26-23. It's not to say, I don't think it's necessarily a bad reflection on the Patriots. I think the Patriots are just hitting this game with Baltimore on the up and up. I think that's kind of how I'm looking at it. So I think it's going to be a tough matchup for them. And Baltimore, like I said, is going to play like the more desperate team. And Lamar will make some plays.
I'm actually glad that they played Buffalo and they lost, because if they had, I'm glad that they lost, but at the same time, it could have been a division clinching win. Baltimore, on the other hand, played a terrible Cincinnati team. I don't think that's going to happen with New England. I think they're going to go in there, drop their hats on, and just say, hey, we need to win this game to lock up. Because they win this game, they don't lock up the division. I don't think they do 12 victories. I don't think that's enough. But at least you know it's a good barometer. You lost against Buffalo, a really good team. How are you going to lose against Baltimore, who's not in the Buffalo hemisphere at all, but they're a good team.
See, I don't think they're that far off. They just have not been healthy. Because, if had Lamar been healthy all season, they probably would be on top of the AFC North right now. But that's not how the season played out. But he's getting healthier at this point. And the defense is playing a little better. They're still got some things to clean up.
To me, they get penalized too much. The receivers
drop the ball a lot.
Drop the balls a lot, especially when it counts.
Yeah.
Third downs, touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's like I just don't have a lot of confidence. So give me New England. It's gonna be a tight game, 21-17.
If they lose, what's the feeling like in New England?
I mean,
skies falling, or?
Yes, you're going to see skies falling for sure. I mean, the skies falling after this game against Buffalo. Imagine if they went on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah.
But you know what? Way, way back at the beginning of the season, we weren't expecting them to win this game.
Yeah.
And now I'm talking about, New England should go in there and win this game.
Yeah.
But, not having Milton Williams, not having Blaine, which who knows when he's going to come back. I think Derrick Henry does have a good game. The fact that he's going to run the ball a lot makes it a closer game than it is. But Drake May needs to come out and be like, you know what? We played against Josh Allen, which was MVP. Lamar is not at the MVP level like he was a couple of years ago, but he's still a good player, a damn good player. But I do expect New England to win this one, 21-7.
This is the Sunday night game, right?
Sunday night game.
Yeah.